allegedly. It's just the word allegedly. It's what I heard allegedly. It's on the street allegedly. I sing to the beat allegedly. 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 It's what I heard allegedly. It's just the word allegedly. Don't blame, don't sue allegedly. It won't help you allegedly. Allegedly. Allegedly.
Bitch, one of you was flat. Flatter than a pancake. Hello, good afternoon, everyone. I hope you're doing well. You know who isn't doing well? Ray J, who says he doesn't want a divorce, whereas Princess Love supposedly does. Princess Love went on Carlos King's show, and I chose not to watch because I don't care. Y'all have been getting divorced for at least 8 years now. Y'all have been getting divorced since before the pandemic. Your marriage has outlasted Kenya and Mark's. You're going to be celebrating your 20-year anniversary pretty soon while you're still waiting to get divorced. You keep filing because the people at VH1 tell you to, and I refuse to believe any different. The only time talk of your divorce comes up is when you're on Love and MFing Hippity Hoppity. Every season without fail. Without fail. And Ray J, let me say this up in the camera's face. You are nothing but a pre-diabetic failure. Do you understand me? I want you to know, person to person, cis to cis, soul to soul, you are a pre-diabetic failure. I mean that with every fiber of my being, with every ounce of my soul. You are, let's say it together, a pre-diabetic failure. And I don't want shit to do with you. But that is why y'all keep talking about this damn divorce. At this juncture, I'm going to go out on a limb and speak for all of us in my J. Lee voice. Shout out to J. Lee's Corner. All of us. We don't care. Not care. 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 We no longer care. Your children have gone from infant to grown. Your kid's about to be driving. Y'all been getting a divorce for so damn long. We don't care. I don't care if you live apart, if you live together, if you live in a shoe, if you live in the blue, if your kids is happy, if your hair is nappy. We don't care. Because you are a pre-diabetic failure. Princess, I enjoy you as a being. I enjoy you as a being. Like, you ain't done nothing to me. I ain't mad at you. You became a professional poker player, which is fascinating, gutsy, and interesting to see a woman in a male-dominated field. Also, it's interesting to call poker playing a field, but it really is. Like, there are enough people playing it where it's like, child, people paying rent. If it's paying more, and quiet as it's kept, it's paying mortgages. Quiet as it's kept, them people, when they know how to play poker, they are going in and winning money. Can I do that? So shit, I ain't gonna shit on the skill I ain't got. Happy for the heifer. If you want to do a card shark show, honey, have at it. Teach women how to play cards. Teach people how to play cards. But stop doing interviews about this shit-ass relationship. You have chosen to stay with a pre-diabetic failure. The brain is small and the belly's fat. Why do you get pregnant by that? I said the brain is small and the belly is fat. Oh, baby, why did you get pregnant by that? Oh, why did you get pregnant by that? Oh, baby, why? The brain is small and the belly is fat. Why did you get pregnant by that? But I think I rarely speak for all of us. I rarely will put words in your mouths, but I believe in my heart, in my soul. Y'all don't care. Oh my God. First off, shout out to Keylolo. Is that a reference to Martin's Keylolo? Key Low. Oh my God. I love it. Take us out the group chat. My God in heaven, sign the papers and get out of our faces with this divorce BS. I am so tired of this relationship. I didn't know that. I wish Princess well in her poker endeavors. Yeah, and I'm happy for her. I'm happy for anybody that finds their way and make it. God, it is hard. It is hard. But it's hard listening to y'all whine about this relationship that y'all continue to stay in. Y'all in it. Like, it's not even, y'all barely file. And it's plotline filing. You ain't got to lie to be on Love and Hip Hop, Ray J and Princess. Show us your poker shit. And Ray J, why don't you get back in the studio and get back in the gym? Because if you get back in the gym now, you won't be pre-diabetic. You can get away from pre-diabetes with a little bit of exercise. Just a little tip from me to you. Shitten Bador finally addresses Alexis Bellino's exit from Housewives of Orange County. She says, and I quote, I have zero power with the network, production, or anyone. And it's true. Like, I don't even think you got power with your kids. You one of them white women, them kids tell you what to do and you do it. And you do it. But she said, I would never want to interfere with someone's livelihood. And you know what? I agree with that statement unless your livelihood interferes with my livelihood. Alexis Bellino got $20 million from Jim Bellino in her divorce. She is rich. She will be fine. It ain't like she gonna be destitute and on the street if she don't get her bucks from Bravo. From Bravo. She said, I'm over the drama. I spent a lot of time over the holidays reflecting on where I had been the year before. I was at a place where I had just seen John give Alexis a promise ring on social media, and I didn't know who was going to come back to the show and if I had a friend. She's like, shit, I got to worry about my own job. I ain't got time for this heifer. And you don't. And you don't. Let's see. Well, I guess I guess we can talk about Drake. I don't want to talk about him, so we're gonna keep it real brief because he's out here losing. He is struggling to rent a Beverly Hills mansion at $250,000 a month because it's not selling. He originally bought the Tuscan stylist Tate $75 million in 2022 and then listed it for $88 million. Nobody is in the market for these big ass properties right now on 20 to 22 acre lots in California where you can't even insure that shit. You better try to turn that into apartments or something. But girl, SZA, somebody asked her if he's a good kisser. Kiki asked her, Kiki Palmer, asked her if he is a good kisser and she wouldn't rate him. And that means he's terrible. That means he's terrible. That means he either has bad breath, overactive, or lazy tongue, or shit in his teeth. Or shit in his teeth. Because if a kisser and somebody's a good kisser, you have a look on your face. You're like, yeah, they're a good kisser. And you want to, and the thing is, you defend them. You're like, no, they were a good kisser. They were a good kisser. So if he was, she would have said it. She would have said it. She would have said it. And girl, Netflix is raising prices again, and they're raising prices for the ad-supported plan. Girl, may as well start putting their shit on YouTube. Hell. I mean, does anything relevant come on Netflix enough where it's worth a subscription? Inquiring minds want to know. Because, child, I'll drop Netflix like a bad habit. And I feel like that's what it's becoming. And speaking of becoming, Teresa Giudice and Jackie Goldsnyder confirmed that the new casting for Housewives of New Jersey season 15 is underway. I think it's time for some new women. I think it is time to see a new representation of what New Jersey is all about. We got 15 years of Teresa's life. We watched you get married, get divorced, have a kid, go to prison, and now you're going to do it all over again with another red-faced felon. Or looks like to be felon. You know, he's not convicted yet, allegedly. Then again, you never know. I could see him having an alias. Allegedly, though, allegedly. We ain't saying this for certain. I don't know. But he gives a felon tea. He gives a felon feel, even if you're not convicted. Like Phaedra. You know, there are lots of criminals that haven't been convicted, but they're still criminals. Because being a criminal is to break the law. Doesn't include getting caught, does it? There's a convicted felon. And then I suppose there are free felons. Because think about it. If you committed a felony and got away with it, you're still a felon. You just didn't get caught. You just didn't get caught. Well, Rihanna is a huge fan of the Housewives because she has reached out to Mary Crosby twice since she talked about Robert Jr.'s struggles with addiction and his road to recovery, which I'm really happy to hear about. That makes me think, does Rihanna watch the reviewers? Because, I mean, we know you're not in the studio. You don't have shit else to do. Is that heifer sitting around watching me on YouTube? And if she is, why hasn't she filled up the GoFundMe? Rihanna, I'm talking directly to your billionaire ass. You got it. Help with the move, heifer. You ain't got shit else to do up here watching TV for free, watching us for free. You better be contributing to every YouTuber you watch, heifer. Everyone. You can do it anonymously. You can donate anonymously, but I want to see some lives changing up in this sector of YouTube since you watching, because I know you watching the reviews. I know you watching the reviews. I know you watching me. I know you watching Bondi. You better get to blessing. Since you ain't going to come out with an album, why not? Secretly watching us. I mean, that's what I'd say to her if somebody told me that heifer really was secretly watching. It's like, well, shit, break me off something, then you got $1 billion. And I'm trying to get money for the whole clip. Oh, God. Well, I guess we have to talk about the uncomfortableness of the moment. I I kind of want to open it up to see if anybody else has something to say about this Brynn situation, because people are justifiably angry. People are disappointed, and it's definitely a finale that got people talking. However, it also is, again, dark and disappointing. And somebody has pointed out, actually, two people have pointed out. Chris pointed it out, and then somebody on the in the review pointed it out in the comment section, that the same producer that we had last year on Potomac with that dark sexual plot line is here with that dark sexual plot line. The fact that Brynn would weaponize an SA and try to make Uba look cold and callous as a woman, and then also this whole can of black woman, it's like, oh girl, oh God. Star, I would love to hear your thoughts.
Hey, how are you? I'm gonna make it real quick because I'm in a Starbucks line. But this topic, it was so triggering. First off, when I started watching RHONY, I felt that Brynn, she has some sort of complex. But what I don't like about her and some other biracial women is that they choose to pull out all of the negative stereotypes of the Black woman. And I hate that. And she tries to harp on that so much. Why couldn't Black women make, like, Brynn, what are you talking about? It's like she leans into it when it, I can't even really call it, but that was super annoying. Secondly, I think this is a topic that needs to be discussed a little more within the community. I know when other situations have happened with celebrities regarding, like, SA and things like that, this is one of the prime reasons of why I am on the other side of, I don't always believe women first. I just don't. I have
Well,
had
I think that people are believing that something happened to Brynn. It's just how she's weaponizing it.
Exactly. And for that reason, I say that to say I've had experiences with women that I know have put certain allegations on men that come to find out were not true later on. And so when you weaponize things like this, it makes you just, unfortunately, not be able to believe women all the time. Because for whatever reason, I don't know why someone would want to weaponize something so serious. It's like it's a mental thing. It has to be. And so
Right. And it's like, Uba, I will say, was the joke about her sleeping, her way onto Bravo tacky? Absolutely. It's like,
yeah.
that's not a read, that's not a roast, that's not what we do in 2025. And again, I want to know what heterosexual man is working at Bravo. I want to know what heterosexual man is in casting at Bravo. Have you seen, did you not see production, that collection of queens sitting on the couch?
You don't think they have at least one?
No, not one. Heterosexual men and this type of drama, really? Really? The second a man is interested in this type of drama, he's not hunching those women. And they're not hunching him. And they aren't hunching him. Think about it. What woman is really going to be attracted to a man who's into women's business like this? Except for Cynthia and Penelope Thomas Bailey. Cynthia and Penelope Thomas Bailey. That is a fact. That is a fact. They they were a match made in heaven. Well, oh Lord, Mia has deleted her Twitter account. I don't know why. That's one of the most effective ways to lie to a large amount of people in the shortest amount of time. I mean, I guess she'll do her lying over Instagram where she can do it on video rather than just over text. More three-dimensional lying rather than just written lying. She wants to get slander and libel. Slander and libel. Because libel's in writing and slander is verbal. We also have to shout out our queen, Kelly Roland, and thank her for using her intellectual property rights to block Nelly from performing Dilemma at the inauguration. One, why would you even play Dilemma at an event like that? That's not a my boo, I love you. That is not a I love you, my boo affair. So I don't even know why you would play that. I would say hot in here for where you going. But that's about it. But thank you, Kelly. I am so glad that at least that song and my memories of it shall not be soiled. Well, those were this afternoon's hot topics, and I will see you soon for some.